Okay, now this is the Desmos activity page. Okay, so that is the layout for the teachers. So I also log in with my account as well. So that's why you see on one hand there are some activities already publicly shared, but you can also see my own collections. Right? Some of the collection, that means groupings of activities that I save here, or something that I have done recently. Okay, so that part some activity of my own, right? Or we have some of the activities that I've also tried recently with the class. Okay? And when you look at the first page, this is the one. Now most of these activities are provided by the Desmos team, right? And there's quite a lot of varieties there, right? And some of them may not be so easily produced by the ordinary users. Okay? But you can still learn a lot from them. I think you can try quite a lot of them and then try to know what we can do with the Desmos activity. Okay, now maybe I start with something directly from them. So I put it in the bookmarks there. So these are some of the activities that I like. But most of them are not made by me, okay? So they are by the Desmos team. Okay? But you can see the variety of the things that they are doing. And well, I missed some. Okay, this one. I like to recommend this one, okay, which is also actually a kind of modeling problem, right? Similar to the one I showed you in GeoGebra, but we now try it out in another format. Okay? So I call it. It's called a build a bigger field. Right? Let's work together. So that is the activity page, okay, for teachers usually. And if you want to really save a copy, you can do it here. And first of all, you can directly mark it in your collection. Let's say if you have some collection, I create some collection of my own. Okay? So if you find something interesting, you just put it in your own collection, and you can save it and keep it there. Otherwise, you can edit, copy and edit this activity, and then try it with your own. Now I directly use that one. I don't know whether I can easily edit them anyway. Then it will not be so easy. Okay, so now I create a class. So okay, maybe you can join it and see how it works. And particularly, some activity will be more interesting if you see a set of students' responses. That's why I like to invite you to join it and try this together. So go through some of the screen together, but you can keep working on it, okay? Because I want to show also what's happening on the screen. So that is the teacher's page by seeing all the results. And then you will click on the students tab, you'll see the original question, okay? So that is the first question. Which of these three rectangles has the largest perimeter? Just to make a guess. Okay? So you can select. So that is like a multiple choice question. Okay? but it is inviting the student to make an estimation guess. Okay. Now you can keep doing it. All right. I just go through the screen at the same time, right, so that we can record the response, right, the results. And this is another one. Order the rectangles by area. Right. So this is an ordering task. So if you move this around, then you can show which one is the greatest area, which one is the least area. Right? So you can also make a choice here. So once again, invite the student to make estimation. Okay. And then the other one, the third page, they all have the same perimeter. Right? So now actually you can set the screen to the first two pages, right? Through the pacing button. Can you remember? Okay? I can constrain the action to the first two pages. If you don't want the student to go too far directly to this page, you can see that now the first page tells the student the perimeter is the same. Okay? That's why actually they may assume the teachers will open only the first two pages before they go to the third one. And what is the perimeter? So you have to calculate it and then submit an answer. Or you can invite the student to show some calculation using the pencil here as well. If they have the pencil, and they can show it on the screen as well. Now, you can also look at the tab on the left, bottom left, right, which may give some suggestion for teachers or students' response or expected responses. Okay? So these are comments or hints provided by the author of the activities. So you can have a look at this one. So the response. So these are simply written text. Now, these will not be demonstrated to the student, right? Only the teachers can see it. Okay? Now, this is what I mean by pacing, that means controlling. Now, if I click the first two, right, then you will be restricted to the screens 1 and 2 only. Is it what happened in the screen? Okay? So perhaps you may ask the student to answer the first two questions before moving on to the third one. Okay, now I stop it. So I return to the normal mode now. All right? Now the fourth page. Okay? So they have the same perimeter. However, they do not have the same area. All right? So what is the greatest area of these three rectangles? All right? So try to choose the greatest one and then input the area there. So you can simply do it here and to share with us so that you can see later on how the responses will look like. Okay? Do you have an idea what kind of mathematical question they're going to explore together with students?
Find the maximum using the European or other.
Yeah, find the maximum. Not too advanced methods, okay? But I think it's the earliest stage to draw this attention to the idea that the perimeter and area may be changing or varying together or differently. Okay? And then starting to think about what could be, or would there be any maximum or minimum. Right? So there's a kind of sort of starting point of thinking about those modeling problems. So it's not very complicated, but it also paved the way or developed the idea step by step. Okay? So the next one. Okay. Now I think the next one becomes more complicated. So you're building a field here, and you can only use 15 meters of fencing. Okay? So the perimeter, that means in our word, maybe you should say the perimeter is fixed. Check, click and drag the corner to make, to change the field. Try to do a field that hasn't been seen yet, but still using exactly 15 meters of fencing. Okay? And after you've done it, you can press the button when you're finished. Then we can have a try. Okay? Then we go through it and see how it looks like.
Yes.
Oh, we also book the school, but I don't know why the partition is needed. I don't think it's.
Oh, yeah, that might be the one.
Is it easy? I think.
I don't know how that's it.
No, I'm thinking it's喂 ，hello， 係啱嘅，我而家係203嗰間房嗰度，咁就搭住嗰條樓加埋開曬呢個，因為佢係204高至以上學啊，可以係啊係啊。兩冇通常我哋而家咪封咗，我哋有即係我嗰條衫，
你不是吗？
Can you try? Can we continue for the time being while we try to fix it?
This is live or cream? Live, right? Live on view. Cream. Live on view. 这个 live on view. 一方面是我个人协不力。Do you see how it works?
another slide. Okay, try to continue, and then we'll see the results together. I've already called them. It's just on the screen. I already called this train.
肯定是向上的，但是
你也感冒了？
你不要传染给我，那我们离我远一些，我都回国了，
周长的，第一场是周长不变，变长变长，越变越长，越变越小。
现在这样子的嘛，你看它这个提纲中，它不是有 list width 对不对？那 list field 的话，应该是这样，这个 value 然后来你对这个的要求的话。要不然你的依据来自我感觉是我的是对哦，对对对。
太短是那个变短，为啥第一个变短？两个面都不大。
对对对。好的。
甚至还有那个。
是吧？
我觉得是对称的。
另外一个地方。
对称吧。顺着这个走。好的，那我们觉得连走过来怎么办？到底活活又忍不住去了。火锅，我要一起生病了。它看起来像宽带体，可是它并没有通过那个线呈现出来，所以我们它只有点，它没有线，所以你有什么依据来说它是这样？
You can start to finish the task and take a break. First of all, try to see whether you can go through the slides and answer the questions. I will ask them to take a break.
Yeah, okay. Okay, all right. So we will, hopefully some of the stories will come and